Expressionless faces worn with broken masks, paint chips cracked the facade of perfection. Innocence not so innocent lies behind soulless eyes as mysteries blinded to their own truths cover up yet another murder scene. As Sherlock Holmes puffs on his calabash pipe knowing poisons willingly taken shall kill. Barbie dolls with permanent smiles, plastic hearts won't bleed when stabbed with scissors shredding paper dolls whose names mean nothing, but blank sheets of paper scribbling messages printing slander off the press, like another false affair between actors trying to live their lives away from Hollywood's movie scene. Snake's poisonous bite injects his poisons, offering apples to naked women and men, as Snow White ever slumbers awaiting a kiss to awaken from nightmares she's trapped within. The traffic jam on Elm Street, late to work again. Have to make another buck just to survive another day. Everybody's got something to hide. Something to wear over their hearts on their sleeves. Polyester sweaters made of wool, from sheep jumping over another fence into the mouths of wolves. As Little Red Riding Hood decides to wear black, at a funeral procession with strangers on the outside pulled to the side, watching someone they've never known, lowered in a coffin 6 feet underground. In death there is solace, silence and a void, where those who've passed before never more shall they touch your lives, leaving fingerprints to be identified. A lineup of convicts down another lonely hallway, alleys sheltering the homeless, begging for change you'll never miss, just like pennies waiting to be taken or left in a tray beside another register. Dirty money, blood money, another hit called on an enemy. A bullet wound from a stranger is just another message from someone else, like postal workers filling your mailbox with junk, making offers for things you never desire. Streetcars and taxicabs pay the fare to get you where you want to go, from one point A to another point B, a profession as simple as the alphabet. Going forward, never to reverse, cursed like clockwork, never to cease. Winding clocks to pass the time that no one gives you at the terminal. Have to catch another flight as you're fleeing the state though you've done no crime. It's a setup when there's someone else to blame. Have to stay sane amongst bitter chaos, when balance only happens on a balance beam, or tightrope hundreds of feet above the circus scene. Clowns pile in cars, another carpool to save some gasoline. Arson is just another word for burning what doesn't feel like home anymore. Clicking together some ruby red heels for a wizard to give you a heart to feel. Touch is something that makes life tangible. You can hear it, you can taste it, as long as you're not a vegetable. Birth happens once that you can find yourself 1,000,000 times over before you find the truth. Beneath the pile of supermodel magazines, spouting out lies of beauty, of romance, of candlelights, burning the curtains inside the home in which you seek refuge at night. Sleep is like death before the sun's first light. Burning cigarettes like cancer have to de-stress tonight. Heart attacks like suicide, you can't trust anything anymore. When it's another turncoat deep inside you looking to settle another age-old score. It's everyone's loss when no one's ahead, while cheaters fight to win the game. Playing fair will only get them so far. All that matters anymore is what you can or can't do anymore. Learning to swim is weightless, like astronauts landing on the moon again. One step for everyone is a step for mankind, or no kind if you're ruthless enough to slit the throats of those who can't find the will to breathe. Air is scarce when trees are bare, deserts with no oasis in sight. Quicksand makes a tomb for wanderers hitchhiking with nowhere else to go. Like movies with broken reels, in theaters littered with interlocked lips. Couples that never gave a damn about the film. Nor for hotel rooms where lovers' beds are made, by maids who never knew who they were. Cheap shots in another sweatshop, whips crack the backs of the underpaid. Who cares how your shirts were stitched when you've got yet another dollar to save? As discounts are given to each new trend and style, it's like souls are left on a dusty sales floor while devils see chance to cut their deals. Another cheap high to sate some consequence, as it eats away at some forgotten innocence. Like scars ripped open by rusted razor blades, it's just another keepsake from some fond memory. As you turned off a bridge that once led you to where you thought you would go, before you caught yourself dozing off behind that steering wheel. She's got your heart, wrapped in ribbons on her finger. It's just a noose she'll use to hang you when she falls off of that pedestal. Ropes can tie you and bind you, leaving you at the mercy of an assailant or a lover, both of which touch your heart with knife wounds or dressed-up words that won't mean a damn anymore once you smoke that last cigarette. It's just another regret. Broken bottles of apathy that you've drank to chase your tears away.